Just say, how was it? What was the first session we did?
The first session.
Did the outline, no?
We did the entire outline for the first session.
But the front, no? We did that, I think that's.
We did the thigh first.
We didn't do the shin? No?
Do you know, I've got photos from my first session.
Or maybe the flowers and the mandala. And
yeah.
That might be the next session.
And then we did the back.
And only then the inside, mandalas. The third.
I can't remember. It's all just a blur.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I pulled these with like, well, you can almost see that, with the 11 liner. Ink wise, I don't even know what we've been using so far. What else we got? This piece she had already. Maybe you can pass me that.
Yeah.
Might be easier to hear. This piece she had already. That was there, and then I kind of worked around and blended in. Maybe if you turn that way a little bit. That's what we did today. So she happens to have that skin actually where it goes fiery red on a day. How long it stays red?
Not long.
Day
Probably
two?
by the time I go to sleep tonight, it comes down. Yeah.
Huh. So one day. But yeah, but there are some people who go like fire red and then the redness just eases off and chills. But yeah, that's what we did today. And then it looks quite evil now, but it's actually some medium ink mixed with black to kind of keep the same theme. Nothing's too dark, nothing's too evil. They're all kind of... What I did was I made the background softer, just so it brings out like that flower and that flower like, comes more forward. And then if you turn maybe back, yeah, all this is half a year old now, more than that. I think it's like half a year. Maybe. I did actually we filmed the video as I was shading this and we were talking nonsense. That is on school. Actually, a lot of people love that video. They're like, oh my gosh, she's so funny.
Did they?
yeah, people are like... Because I think that day I did not explain anything as I'm doing. We just spoke about stuff we shouldn't speak about. And then Katie was editing and she's like, do I keep the how or do I not?
Just keep it all in. I think we was talking about some dark stuff as well.
Yeah, we spoke a lot of stuff we shouldn't really speak about loud. But yeah, that healed nice. And then same kind of here, I did really smooth background, really light. So anything that's a little bit lighter stays light in this front of it. And then that way I basically made the whole background in one color, but light, super light, but darker than the main characters. And then they stand out. Yeah, maybe you take the mic and then say how each section was in pain from like 1 to 10.
Okay. Can we just turn around and start from the front?
Yeah, I don't know, just somewhere.
Yeah, so the front of the thigh.
Well, that section there.
Yeah, so where the new big bright flowers are. That wasn't too bad. I'd probably say that was a 4 out of 10. So the front was fine. The inside, so all where that mandala is down the inside of my thigh, yeah, that was 10 out of 10. Not even going to lie. 10 out of 10, that one was quite sore. My most painful out of all of it was the inside of my thigh. The line work, all the stencil line work, I'd probably say, that was probably a 4 to 5. It was the shading. It was the shading that got me a little bit.
It looks really soft as well, but actually I did quite a lot of shading and every little small
guy
has some shading in there.
Once the shading started though, I'd probably ramp that up to a 7 out of 10.
How's the behind the knee?
That was actually fine. Like, I was completely fine with that. I'd probably give it a 5, but it's tolerable.
How's the knee?
The knee, again, I didn't find the knee too bad. I know the knee's meant to really hurt, but I'd probably say a 6 at the most, the knee was. If you remember, when you were shading it, I didn't even realise you was doing my knee.
No, I don't remember that. The shin, how was the shin?
Yeah, the shin was okay. I think the back of the calf hurts more than the actual the front of the shin itself.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's a bit more flabby at the back, but the front of the shin wasn't bad at all. I'd probably give that a 4.
Damn.
Unless I'm just hardcore. Until it comes to the inside of the fire, then I'm not hardcore.
So it comes to shading, then?
Yeah, then when the shading comes, that's when I wimp out a little bit.
Any healing challenges or how was it to heal all this?
Healing was fine. Like, I heal really quickly. So you'll probably tell me off, but I only put cream on for like a week and a half.
No, I think that's fair enough. You don't really need more than that.
But there was barely any like scabs falling off it. I cream it twice a day when I first have it done. I'd probably not have, my recommendation is don't have a shower for probably the first or second night if you have a big piece, because it stings. Like, it really stings. So give it a good couple of days before you have a shower.
Every time I'm in shower, I'm like,
Yeah, I have never been so
Breathtaking.
in and out of a shower quickly in my life.
yeah, I don't know what else people need to know. Maybe it's past me. So if you are in school's account and if you learn videos, basically I speak a lot about packing coloring, but really light. So all this is not. It's kind of, it looks light and shaded, but it's actually the same technique. If you would do color packing, you just pack in the gray wash and then the heel's super solid, but it's super light, and it looks gentle, but it's jam packed with ink. It doesn't look like that. Like, all this looks super light, but it's actually so saturated. It just happens to be a light tone. Yeah. I don't know what else I need to add on top of that. So, ink wise, there's possibility that there's about 2 or 3 different ink brands in line work, just because it was throughout years. And then same happens with shading ink. I'm pretty sure the ink that I was shading here is not the same ink that I was using just now there. But as you can see, it's all the same color, same vibe, same tones. Yeah, that's, if you wonder. I don't know what else to mention. I think that's about it. We need to take some photos and then wrap you up. Yeah. Hour wise, you say about 30, 40 hours, yeah?
Probably about 35 to 40 hours
Yeah.
been spending on this.
Yeah, about 40-ish hours. It's weird, like leg, arm, like leg sleeve, arm sleeve, and back piece kind of takes the same time.
It's weird. I didn't realise how many hours it had taken till I sat and thought about it.